Welcome back to Grand Adventure. I'm your host, Mark Guido, and we are probably more excited about this RV accessory than any other in a long time. We'll explain what this is and the unique way that we intend to use it on this episode of Grand Adventure, so stay tuned. When No Dirty Water approached us about testing and reviewing their new R3 water filtration system, we were immediately intrigued. You see, we came to RV camping by way of backpacking. We'd hike into the remote lakes of the Uinta Mountains in northeastern Utah and filter water with an MSR MiniWorks EX. That has a 0.2 micron ceramic filter to purify water, removing giardia, cryptosporidium, E-Coli, and other nasties. Anything larger in size than 0.2 microns gets filtered out. We love to camp next to the water, so we've often thought about how wonderful it would be to be able to draw our RV's water from these convenient sources. We'd be carrying far less weight to our destination, the same advantage that the MSR filter brought to our backpacking. This R3 water filtration system from No Dirty Water also has a 0.2 micron safety filter, so it is equally capable of filtering out those pathogens and creating safe drinking water. We could use this R3 unit to fill our RV's tank in the exact same way that we used to draw water from a lake or a stream when we would go backpacking. But we realized that most RVers aren't going to use the R3 in that manner. So let's talk about how most folks would use it. The R3 gets its name because it's a three-stage filtration system. First in line is a longevity filter to remove any large floaties from the water and extend the longevity of the other two filters located downstream by nearly 50%. Next up, the water passes through what No Dirty Water calls their tasty filter, which uses granular charcoal and coconut shell to improve the taste and smell of the water, including chlorine. Finally, water enters the safety filter, which is where the rubber meets the road. And any microscopic little critters get filtered out, along with iron, lead, trace pharmaceuticals, and VOCs, all while maintaining a high flow rate of 3 to 5 gallons per minute despite the 0.2 micron pore size, thanks to its electro-absorptive media. Most filters use a 0.5 micron pore size. And this safety filter's smaller pore size means that more junk gets filtered out of your water. All three filters are encased in stainless steel containers within this lightweight polycarbonate carbon fiber and aluminum frame, manufactured right at the company's Portage, Michigan facility that tips the scales at only 13 pounds. The R3 uses 5-inch filters rather than the more common 10-inchers. For a tidy, compact package, that's the smallest three-stage filtration system on the market. Measuring 8 1/4 by 9 1/2 by 14 inches, this fits neatly within the wet tray of our storage bay right at our water connection. No Dirty Water has thoughtfully included a set of stainless steel quick disconnects to make connecting to water at camp or a potable water filling hydrant as quick and painless as can be. Filters are rated to be changed every 5,000 gallons or each camping season if used seasonally. Replacement filters are available either individually or in a convenient R3 recharge pack that includes all three: the 0.2 micron safety filter, the coconut charcoal tasty filter, and the longevity filter for the sediment at $49.99. As you can see behind me, we are still in an RV park in Salt Lake City for the next few weeks before we resume our spring, summer, and fall travel season of Grand Adventure. So while we're here, let's take the opportunity to test the RV park's water for total dissolved solids, both with and without the R3. Although it will be interesting to see how effectively the R3 addresses total dissolved solids, we should issue a word of caution about testing for TDS, as the results can actually be somewhat misleading. Water here in the Salt Lake Valley is of excellent quality, but with a high mineral content. Minerals in the water contribute to total dissolved solids, and stripping all of them from the water using a reverse osmosis filtration system removes a valuable nutritional element and can actually adversely affect the taste of the water. So you really don't want to reduce TDS to zero. We're excited to have been added to No Dirty Water's Pro Team to help them test and evaluate their products in real-world scenarios. Later on this summer, we will definitely be hooking this up to a groundwater source and trying it out to fill our freshwater tank, or even just to add to our freshwater tank if it gets low from a groundwater source. If you would like one of these R3 water filtration systems of your own, we'll put a link both here on the screen and down below in the video description, where our affiliate link will get you 10% off the normal price of $524.99. However, No Dirty Water has also agreed to provide one of you lucky grand adventurers with an R3 unit of your very own. We'll put right here on the screen and down below in the video description your link for how you can enter the contest giveaway for your chance to win an R3 unit for free. If you like this episode, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, you'll find the comment section, and we always love to hear from you after each grand adventure that we air every Wednesday evening. We'd be honored if you share the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. But if you're not yet a grand adventurer, now is the time. Go smash that little red subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, and ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a grand adventure. So until next week, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.